Champions League night. Basically, another Champions League night, and we didn't concede a goal. Guys, this does not happen every other day for any other team, but it only happens for Arsenal. For that back four, along with David Raya, they keep churning out those clean sheets. This is the football locker room, and we will talk about Arsenal versus Slavia Praha, where Arsenal won 3-0, two Marino goals. Mo is with me, V is also with me. And guys, another clean sheet, another Champions League 3 points. Doesn't get better than this for us, right?
No, it doesn't, bro. Like, it's like we are not used to this. I am feeling like, can I be happy? Should I be happy? I mean, sure, I should be happy, but how happy can I be? Because the season is long and you don't want to go rub it in everyone's face that we're the best just yet. You need to be calm and composed about this thing. And the team just needs to make sure that this, at least the conceding of goals, clean sheets, I want to hit, let's say 20 without conceding.
Looks like too good to be true, bro. Too good to be true. And
Yeah,
what do you
especially
and what do we talk about Marino, Mo? What do we say about Marino? It's like Marino's world, and we are living in it, or what?
I I I predicted this that Marino will score, but I didn't know that he'll score a brace. I was like he'll score one goal. But Marino, what a what a player! I mean, it's hard to just put a position on his name where he's going to play because he's when he plays as a midfielder, as a striker, and every time he does his job. So I mean, we didn't feel Gyökeres was missing. I mean, in part we did because of the kind of runs and how Gyökeres holds up, two or the three defenders. I think Merino couldn't do that, but he has different quality and he lived up to it.
A different quality? You mean is he a better finisher than Gyökeres? Because that's the only different quality he showed the other day.
I mean, at this point of time, if you think of Gyökeres not there and Merino coming in, I think he's doing what Arteta requires him to do. But if Gyökeres is fit, definitely Gyökeres is going to start for sure. So no comparison. It's just
Oh, of course.
players.
I think no two ways about it.
Yeah, it's just players pitching in when they are supposed to. But
Yeah,
not you.
and the thing about Marino is he scored couple of goals, and when Declan Rice was required to be given that 10-minute break, we bought in that young lad from Haaland and asked Marino to play midfield. So it's not just the goals he's bringing; he's able to give Declan Rice's legs some rest, some much needed rest, because that guy keeps playing week in week out every game, and the way he runs, we all know how much effort he puts in.
People are looking for the coach who branded Merino a midfielder when he was young. They're like, who is this guy? Um,
About time we cancel his license or what?
Bro, somebody,
no, no,
somebody.
like even when he can do the job in midfield, he's just very different from Rice
Yeah,
in the same position. So we don't feel that impact that Declan delivers basically. So whether he's in his eighth position, whether I mean, it's very evident you feel his presence more in the team when he's playing as striker and scoring the goals. It's more hidden the job he does when he's playing in midfield. But I think he's a quality, like no doubt for the 20 odd million that we bought him for. Quality signing, Mikel Arteta.
yeah. Mikel,
And Mo, what about Inca Pie?
I was very happy to see him play. To be very honest, I didn't expect him to start, and I don't know the reason why Skelly didn't start. You always enlighten me if you have a different opinion. But I thought Nketiah might start as a left centre back, and Skelly will start uh, as a left back. But maybe how difficult the opponent were away game, Arteta didn't want to take any chances when it comes to the defense line as much as he can, keep the same four. So happy to. The best part is he got some minutes under his belt. Now the
Yeah.
fixtures are going to be, uh, the Tottenham, Bayern, and Chelsea game. I think that is where we need to have this kind of a spot depth in the back four as well, because any day anything happens and these players are ready. But my concerns are different because now if you see the injury list, this injury list is increasing with every single week. And Yorkris, Martinelli, Havertz, Gabriel, Odegaard, McVitie, all of these players are out. And as much as we have got this win, I don't know how we are going to line up for Sunderland and the games if these players are injured for a long time.
More the list so long you forgot Jesus.
I said Gabriel Jesus, yeah. He's also there. Of course he is. I
Right,
mean,
right.
yeah, but he has been out for such a long time that his return will be a new signing only. It's.
I
I
was
have not
about to
seen him
say that
play.
that famous Arsene Wenger quote. We know, yeah. Whenever somebody used to come back from injury, Arsene Wenger would be like, "It feels like a new signing." Another excuse to
Yeah.
not bring players in.
For Gabriel, I think that's the case. I have not seen him for I don't know how many months now.
Jesus got injured, I think, within the first week of Jan. So
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
haven't seen him
yeah.
since then, basically.
almost a year now, and
Yeah.
he will come. From what I have read and heard, he will come at the end of November. I think mostly after November,
By the
December.
time he gets a start, it will be the first week of Jan only, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
we've
Yeah,
I
seen
think he'll
him in
play
a.
FA Cup.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And on
That's the only thing.
and the only concern which I have is that are we overutilizing our players, giving them too many minutes? Because Timber is playing every other week. Uh, Big Gabby Saliba start every other week. I know they are playing Champions League and Premier League games, but the intensity is too high. And then when they go for their respective nations, they play again there. So I'm just concerned about why not start Benny instead of Timber. Maybe like Benny is a quality player. It's about time he gets some minutes in meaningful games, not just Carabao Cup. Like these are the small concerns I have. Uh, Not sure too relevant or not, but I just don't want to see our back four being disrupted when we go and play in Premier League or a big Champions League game. And with Timber playing every other week, especially I'm concerned about Timber because the amount of effort our fullbacks have to put in. It's ridiculously more than a centre back. They need to overlap, they need to defend, they need to invert, then they make those runs these days. They are every fucking where. And I'm just concerned because Calafiori gets that break every now and then. But Timber,
But
he
that,
plays
okay,
every other
okay.
week.
My counter argument to this is that when Calafiori is replaced by first Kelly and now Hincapié also, the drop off has not been as bad, as big as the drop off is when Ben White is asked to play. Yesterday also, I was like, Ben White, you're giving away a penalty. A clean sheet is going to go away because of you. Luckily, we got saved.
But
In our predicted 11 also, I was like, I will play Skelly, but I won't play Ben White. And I love Ben White. I would love him to come back and take that spot from Timber. But for whatever reason, his body is just not able to match up. Like if everyone else is playing at like 50 kilometers an hour, he's playing at 30 kilometers an hour. He's like slow motion mein, whether it's running, whether it's getting a tackle in, everything is slow.
I think
And
that that's
I think
entirely.
because it's been so long
Yeah,
that
exactly.
he's not had a like 5-7 games starting for Arsenal in a row.
I think
What,
that's the
like
only reason.
5-7 games of importance. Not key. Last year at the end of the season, he played 2-3 games in a row, but by then we were confirmed not going to win the league. So yeah, I feel bad about it, but I feel scared to play him also.
I think, bro, that
but
will
more
come
shouldn't we
down
trust
to
Ben White
more
more?
minutes he'll get under his belt. Yeah, I think he'll get more minutes under his belt and he'll get back to it. It's been a long, long time for him to, come back to a regular playing time. And once he will get that playing minutes however he can, 10 minutes in every game or however Arteta can. That's the only way I see him getting back into the team. And he is very important right now to give that needed rest to Timber. And as soon as he can get back to his best, I think Arteta will definitely. Arteta loves him as well. Arteta knows how good he is a player. Excuse me. So it's a matter of time. And I think once this international break is over, Timber will play again for all those 3 matches, but probably 10, 15 minutes here and there whenever the fact. So let's see.
Guys, even Norgard started. I don't think so. There was a huge drop off of the ball. But when talking about on the ball, I think when you compare it somebody like technical quality of a Zubamendi, look, there was a significant drop off because the way Zubamendi rotates the ball, and how quickly he rotates the ball, there was a drop off. But then again, off the ball, Norgard looked solid then when we compare it to somebody like a Zubamendi. So I think there is a small trade off there, but like keen to know what how would you rate Norgard's first start in Champions League for us?
For me, I wasn't expecting him to, play the ball the way Zubamendi plays, so it was no
Fair
surprise.
point.
Like, and I thought no complaints, man. Like, it kind of is what I was. In fact, surprised he took one good shot, which I was
Yep.
like, okay, he has this in his locker. He can unleash a long range one if needed. How often he'll get to do something like that is a different question, but no complaints with Norgard.
I think for him also it was first game, first Champions League game. And you're playing away at Slavia Prague Stadium. Stadium was buzzing. The fans were loud. It was not an easy
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
They were very direct, very physical. But to come out of that with a clean sheet, you being a defensive midfielder, I think he did a good job. So, I
Yeah,
mean, of course, you can't compare.
absolutely.
Yeah, you can't compare
Yeah, absolutely,
Zubimendi
Mo.
to him.
Not a fair
Yeah,
comparison with Zubamendi
yeah,
because we
but
know what
he did
Norgard
a good
brings on
job.
the table.
Yeah, he did a good job. I think. I mean, when you need him, he is there. So, yeah,
Yeah,
important minutes for him as well.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Guys, are we going to keep winning like this without conceding a goal? Because in Champions League, because I would rather prefer us to, concede one goal now because it all seems too good to be true, man. It like I don't know whether like you said, we not sure to be happy, not sure to how to celebrate this. This is sort of a surreal for us to go through 4 games in a Champions League, sort of a league stage and
Bayern is
not
coming.
concede a goal.
Bayern is coming. Bayern
Bro,
is
I won't be
coming.
surprised if we keep a. Bro, Bayern can't stop scoring, and we can't concede. So it's going to be a great game.
It will be a good game for sure because Agus Diaz is not going to play the game.
Yeah, he's
So
not going
he's
to play.
going to stay. Yeah, so red card for him. So
Not
that's
that we
a
are
plus
scared
for.
of any. Yeah,
Yeah, we are not at this point of time. We are not scared. But I'm saying Bayern is coming. You have Tottenham game. You have Chelsea game. All these 3 games are going to be very very tricky for Arsenal. So I mean,
If if we win Sunderland, Tottenham, Bayern, and Chelsea, then what will people be saying?
I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Look, I can't
I
believe
still
this is happening tonight.
yeah, it's quite surreal to be
See,
very.
for this Sunderland game, I most definitely want to win, and I want the clean sheet there.
Yeah.
इसके बाद I
I'm
know
talking
that the
about
clean sheet
Champions League
thing.
fixtures only. Clean sheet in Champions League fixtures. Bro,
I'm talking about consecutive clean sheets,
Tottenham and
which
Chelsea.
has been eight,
Yeah, Tottenham and
which
Chelsea.
has been 8 so far.
Bro, I think we'll manage it. Real Madrid team.
Chelsea, Tottenham, not a problem.
Yeah,
We have to beat them.
yeah.
Bayern,
Bayern would
thoda-
be the tricky one, and I think when Real Madrid came to Emirates last season, we showed what we are capable of. So I think this is the time when we show it to Bayern, and Bayern has traumatized us for such a long time, bro. This is a time when we traumatize
I
them
would-
and
yeah.
like shut the doors for them.
Yeah, yeah.
And we can't let
So
that spitting face Harry Kane come at the Emirates and score. As simple as that.
Just gonna go to that same point that Harry Kane cannot stop. Max Dowman,
Max
youngest.
Dman, bro,
Yep.
Max Dman,
Oh, that's a good one.
youngest to youngest to feature in the Champions League
Youngest to
game.
ever
I
play
mean,
Champions League.
What were you doing when you were 15?
I was also playing youngest to play for Young Men Football Club in Jaipur. I was actually the
bro,
youngest to
at
play for
15,
Young Men Football Club.
bro, at 15, I don't even remember what I was doing. Like I was doing some shit like running around in my boxers or shorts, I guess. Yeah, getting beaten up by my parents for doing some easy, I guess. Yeah, bro. Nah, too good, bro. And the moment he got the ball, like the moment he came on the pitch, he was on for it. He was taking the players, like he was challenging all the players, getting those fouls. I mean, 15 years old Champions League game, Slavia.
Dude, yeah, in that atmosphere to have to go out
Yeah,
and like even for 10, 15 minutes, oof, hats off.
that was crazy. No, I
All
think
right.
it's a good addition for the Arsenal to have Max Naumann as your another option when you want it, because you'll have Saka, like Wiki, Martinelli, Trossard, who can play on that wing. But then you have Max Naumann, who is, and if you remember, bro, every game he has come on, got us a penalty in one game, created some chances, created some, like, got some fouls. That's all you need from your, player. He's 15, so very,
Yeah, he has no handbrake. Like, you know how
yeah. Even
Come on,
most
got
other
he's
two,
too
players
young.
are so coached and drilled and they know कि Arteta ऐसे बोलेगा and all. Whereas with him, he's like, अरे Arteta क्या school teacher भी बोलता ही है. Like, you know,
he's fearless.
I'll just go do my thing.
He's fearless. He just loves to take the ball and take it to the defenders, and that's the best part about him. He doesn't believe in passing it to the back, midfield or anywhere. He like, I see what I can do, which is
Yeah,
amazing for
I think
15
he'll
years old.
develop that. He will develop that.
Yeah, he's going to be a good player if he keep this consistency, and injuries. Injury is the main problem. So yeah, let's see. All right, guys. Champions League task is done. Next is Sunderland, and we'll see you for the Sunderland match. Thank you for watching the video.